From North America to Europe, Asia to Africa, the world is experiencing unprecedented heat waves. Temperatures are soaring, making daily life a struggle for millions. But what is causing this extreme heat? And why is 2024 shaping up to be the hottest year on record? Let's dive in. 2024 is on track to be the hottest year ever recorded. This isn't just a local phenomenon, it's part of a global trend. Over the past century, the Earth's average temperature has increased by about 1 degree Celsius. While this might not sound like much, it has profound impacts on our climate. We can see this in the increasing frequency of extreme weather events, from heat waves to hurricanes, and from droughts to heavy rainfall. One of the main drivers of this extreme heat is climate change. Human activities, such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes, have increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. These gases trap heat, leading to a warming effect known as the greenhouse effect. For example, carbon dioxide levels have risen by more than 40% since the pre-industrial era. This is why we are experiencing more frequent and intense heat waves globally. Another factor contributing to this year's extreme heat is the El Niño effect. El Niño is a natural climate pattern that results in warmer-than-average sea surface temperatures in the Pacific Ocean. This disrupts weather patterns around the world, often leading to hotter and drier conditions in many regions. In contrast, La Niña tends to bring cooler, wetter conditions. However, both phenomena can have significant impacts on global weather patterns. In North America, we see record-breaking heat contributing to devastating wildfires. For instance, the wildfires in California have been some of the most destructive in history, fueled by extreme heat and dry conditions. In Europe, heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense, causing health crises and infrastructure challenges. The 2022 heat wave saw temperatures exceeding 40 degrees Celsius in the UK for the first time ever. Australia faces prolonged droughts, severely impacting agriculture and water resources. The Murray-Darling Basin, a crucial area for Australia's agriculture, has seen significant water shortages. In Asia, extreme heat and changing monsoon patterns are disrupting livelihoods and economies. For example, the intense heat waves in India and Pakistan have led to severe water scarcity and crop failures. In India, the impact of these rising temperatures is severe. Agriculture, which is the backbone of our economy, is taking a huge hit. Crops are failing, water sources are drying up, and heat-related illnesses are on the rise. Vulnerable populations, such as the elderly and those without access to adequate cooling or water, are suffering the most. The Indian government is working on various mitigation strategies, but the scale of the challenge is immense. Around the world, vulnerable populations are the hardest hit by extreme heat. In urban areas, the lack of green spaces and the heat island effect exacerbate the problem. Low-income communities often lack access to air conditioning and other cooling measures. Elderly people and children are more susceptible to heat-related illnesses. This inequality in exposure and resilience underscores the need for targeted interventions to protect the most vulnerable. These extreme heat events have far-reaching consequences. Melting glaciers contribute to rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities worldwide. The Arctic is warming twice as fast as the global average, leading to significant ice melt. Extreme weather events, such as hurricanes and typhoons, are becoming more intense and destructive. The global economy is also affected, with increased costs for disaster recovery and reduced agricultural productivity. According to a study by the World Bank, climate change could push 100 million people into poverty by 2030. So, what can we do to mitigate these effects? Firstly, reducing our carbon footprint is essential. This means transitioning to renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydroelectric power. Improving energy efficiency in our homes, workplaces, and transportation systems can also make a big difference. Promoting sustainable agricultural practices, such as conservation agriculture and agroforestry, can help build resilience. Additionally, we need to enhance our resilience to heat waves through better urban planning, water management, and public health initiatives. Cities can implement green roofs, urban forests, and cooling centers to help residents cope with extreme heat. Governments and organizations around the world are working on innovative solutions, but we also need individual action. Simple steps like reducing energy consumption, supporting sustainable products, and raising awareness can collectively make a big impact. There are many inspiring stories of communities coming together to combat climate change. In Kenya, the Green Belt movement, founded by Wangari Maathai, has planted millions of trees, restoring forests and empowering local communities. In Iceland, the country aims to be carbon neutral by 2040 through a combination of renewable energy and carbon capture technologies. These examples show that positive change is possible when we work together. The extreme heat waves around the world and the record-breaking temperatures of 2024 are stark reminders of the urgent need to address climate change. It's a global issue that requires collective action. By making informed choices and advocating for sustainable policies, we can help mitigate the impacts of climate change and protect our planet for future generations. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it informative, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's stay informed and take action for a better future.